Hi, this is Chris, and welcome to day 16 of me weaning off of bupropion after more than 20 years. So today is my second day of not having any bupropion after 2 weeks at 75 milligrams. Started from 150. I was at 300 in the past and gotten here now. So I'm still feeling very tired. Not too, not emotional, not having mood swings, which is good. Still kind of a flat affect. My head feels really weird, kind of buzzing, kind of fuzzy. uh, like my brain's sloshing around a little bit of not quite dizziness, but and definitely not vertigo, but been a little bit off on my feet. And there's a little guy over my shoulder. We can see if we can set up. No, he's not gonna stand up. Anyway, so today's been a relatively good day. I actually had the energy to cook dinner, which is a nice change, and went for a nice walk. But now I'm exhausted, so uh, I took the dog for a nice walk. He's put on some weight, and I have too. I've been weighing myself lately. It looks like I've put on 5 pounds or so in the last couple months. That's not good. It looks like Watson might be pushing about the same amount of weight gain. That's due to lack of exercise. Still haven't gotten back to working out, and it's been almost 6 months now, 5 months, something like that. But it's definitely showing around my waist. I've got more belly fat, more fat on my chest. Uh, that's not great. And I'm retaining water, but I don't know how much of that is diet or being sick or meds or coming off the meds or what. I remember going through a similar thing when I was coming off of Effexor. I got kind of bloated and had swollen ankles a lot. So this might be the same sort of thing. Don't know why that would happen exactly. So as far as taking care of my side effects, THC has successfully helped me manage everything so far. I'm a little bit spacey right now, but mostly from just walking. I don't know how far we walked. Half mile at least, I think. Nice night, anyway. Uh, yeah, so I haven't had to sedate myself with antihistamines like I did the last time I tried to come off of it. And well, that was I was having to do that even when I went back on it for days because it was a freaking nightmare, which is why I'm tapering off now. So I was hoping the plan was to do. Original plan was to taper off for 2 weeks, 75 milligrams, and then quit altogether, which is where I am now. However, starting last Friday, I realized my symptoms were uh, not improving and not stabilizing, so I wanted to continue the bupropion, the 75 milligrams, for another week or three. But I was unable to get any yesterday. Didn't hear anything back from the VA today. Uh, the VA is good at a lot of things, but non-emergency things, taking care of them quickly, is not one of them. Getting in to see your own doctor, that's, yeah, quickly does not happen. Yeah. So at the point where I'm just toughing it out at this point. I'm gonna see where this goes. If things get really super horribly bad, I dug up some old 100 milligram bupropion. I don't even remember when I was on that. I would have been on like 200 milligram dose at that time, and that would have been years ago. But I've got those. I could do one of those every other day to help even it out. Again, don't recommend. I'm not making any recommendations here as to what you should do. Just telling you my bad ideas and how I'm moving forward with them. So, I've noticed I have not been having. Well, actually, no, I started having more tremors, unusual tremors, but those have gotten better today. No migraines, which has been nice, and did have a couple little flashbacks when I was out walking the dog. So that hasn't happened for a while, but nothing too bad. Just yeah, weird stuff, and it comes on strong. I can't focus on what's around me, like the street and cars and sidewalks and stuff without having to pausing and clearing my head. And what helps me to recenter is to uh, I stand there, close my eyes for a second if I need to, look down at the ground, focus on where I am, and say, it's this date, this time. Like tonight, I was having to say it's Tuesday, uh, June 9th, 2026, and I'm in my town, Georgia. And that helps me recenter back on being where I am. I picked that up from the first season of Hannibal, where the dude, I'm blanking on the names. Great actor, great character. Not Hannibal Lecter, the guy that caught him. He's having some dissociative episodes and stuff, and he does that to recenter himself. Yeah, it turns out he was having an autoimmune encephalitis, which is a freaking nightmare. But yeah, good show, Hannibal. If you haven't watched it, if you don't mind the gore, but it's visually stunning, absolutely stunning, and that's way off topic. So, okay, this was getting easier the first week. The second week, it's got impossible. And this week, I'm just having to make myself do it. But all right, here I am on this journey. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, recommend to your friends. People you don't like, tell them they have to watch all the videos to really understand it. And then it turns out it's all just a big waste of time. Hopefully not. We'll see. But all right, that's all. God bless. Take care.